and welcome to Stitching Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Okay, craft fair vlog number 3. If we're numbering these, this is our 3rd one. So, yes. Today is Friday. I have a 2-day craft fair today and tomorrow. The one today we can start setting up around 3. The craft fair starts at like 6, goes from 6 to 8. Tomorrow it's from 10 to whatever, but 10 to 4, I think. I need to double check that. Yeah, so I've made some whales. I showed you guys in how much can I crochet in a day, and I am fixing to make a crochet ramblings, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see if I get there. This is another whale I need to finish and make his little fins, but for nap blanket. So I have just a few little odds and ends I need to finish. I made myself some fancier business cards. I got some cardstock and just like I wrote Stitching Ain't Easy, I wrote crochet so people know what it's for. You know, you get so many business cards, you never know, right? My phone number, my name, my phone number, check us out on YouTube, and then I put the Etsy shop on there because I'm considering putting things in Etsy. So I also have these, I'll show you this one. Picture frames. That's how long it's been since I've used these, my goodness. Anyway, yeah, just picture frames, but they have magnets because they used to go on our fridge. The kiddos were little. I need to put some on there of them now, I suppose. But anyway, I just used the cardstock and made, I mean, they're nothing fancy. I'm gonna get the printer and make them cooler, but just made some signs like Stitches Ain't Easy. Check us out on YouTube. That you can pay with Square, stuff like that. So just, you know, custom orders. Check us out on YouTube once again. Keep calm, yarn over for Etsy. It's pretty colors. That one I messed up, so they're gonna be laying on the table, so you won't even see that. Haha. Anyway, yeah. It's like, so I'm gonna try to do like the rainbow color scheme in black tablecloths. That's the plan. But yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna try to vlog while we're there. I'm excited. I'm also a little nervous because I've never had one 2 days in a row, but I'm pretty sure I have a 10 by 10 space, so I should be able to use all 3 tables and have it nice. So I will show you all the setup and all those things. But yeah, so countdown to craft fair. I'll come back on here and tell you all what all we're doing. Most of the things are in the car already, the tables and most of my crochet and all that stuff. I just have like the money bag. Why would I leave that in the car? You know, the money bag, a tub of things that I've been working on. Oh, sorry, I'll look at real close and personal. This is my everyday planner. May I suggest, if you like planners and things, I love this thing. It's the Agenda 52 from Hobby Lobby. I got it a long time ago and I just trade things out. I've kind of almost made it into a bullet journal, but this is like where my brain goes. Yes, I love this thing. Just side note. Okay, we do that a lot here. Lots of ramblings here. I have this tub full of things that I've made to take over the last little bit. Which I already had the bees, but that way they had somewhere to go. This is the other whale that I made. And the little amigurumi monster. I need to sew the ends in on those. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then that way that'll be done. So I'll come back, I guess, and show you guys those once I do that. But yeah, I need to do that so that way I can just set them on the table when I get there. Panic mode is starting to set in. 2 days seems like a lot. I just hope I have enough things. All right. Okay, so day 1 of the 2-day craft fair in the books. Excuse me. Sorry if it's noisy in the crafting caravan. I have the heater on, trying to see, oh, there went my drink, trying to see if it'll work. I don't know. It is cold. It is 38 degrees outside. It was 84 degrees 2 days ago, so fall, we miss you. You know, it's been years since we've talked, but we miss you. So whenever you want to come back, that'd be great. Summer and then fall. If you guys are here, if something serious happens. Okay, I don't know. Derek just left. We're waiting on it to kick on, so I hope it does. Alright, good girl, scary. Anyway, yes, back to craft fair. So day 2 of craft fair, or day 1 of the 2-day craft fair in the books. It was just from 6 to 8 tonight, but we got to start setting up at 3. So Squirrely Dan went with me. He was my right hand man, and he went with me. We got there about, I don't know, pretty close to 4, I guess. And so that way we had 2 hours to set up. And so I mean, it was lovely, just like getting everything just how I liked it. And I have a video or a clip that you guys, I think, have already seen of my table. I'll do another kind of, try to do anyway, like more of a walkthrough tomorrow. Kind of talk about some things that I've changed up. I did the U formation differently, to where we sit behind the U and people walk in the booth, where last time we kind of sat in the booth and then people walked around us, and it's better the other way, like where they come in the booth and it's kind of, you know, cozier and makes more sense. I want to get like a really cute little rug or something, like a crochet obviously, a rug to like set in there, make it kind of homey, make it cute, just, I don't know, little things, little touches, you know, that make it nice, you know. All right, so anyway, yes, I only made 1 sale, and I didn't make it. Derek made it. I was still a little girl, and she bought an amigurumi, and she didn't have enough to purchase the amigurumi, so I gave it to her anyway. So she was $4 short, and it was so funny because yeah, I wasn't surprised at all. He's the deal maker, like the wheeler dealer for sure, and he's like, yeah. Anyway, so she got an amigurumi and little octopus, which was really, really cool. And it was one that every kid that came by really liked. They really liked that little octopus and the bees. But yeah, so that was my only sale. But like I said, it was just from 6 to 8 tonight, so it wasn't really that long. Got really cold today, so I'm hoping that today or tomorrow is better. Fingers crossed. I don't know, I just hope so. So yeah, said yeah, today was from 6 to 8, tomorrow's from 9 to 3. I'm thinking it's just gonna be and myself, because it's cold and the guys have wood to cut and things to do and parts to make and stuff like that, and so, which stinks. But they were there tonight. Everybody came. All 5 of us were there earlier, so that was really fun to hang out. And they had a taco truck, so everyone thought that was really cool. They all got them a taco. He's met some really hip ladies that sell soap, like natural soap and natural shampoo and shampoo bars, things I can use in my hair. And so I was very excited about that. They had patchouli soap with Janis Joplin on the front. If y'all have been here, I don't know if you know my adoration for Janis, but Janis Joplin, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, a whole lot of other people, but that order right at the first. So what would Nellie Wilson do, you know? But Janis is my heart. I can't even tell you how much I love and adore Janis Joplin. So to see her on, of all things, patchouli soap, I was like, well, that is wicked cool. So anyway, I didn't get me any today, but I'm planning on getting me at least a shampoo bar for my hair, so I'm very excited about that one. I have a Dread shampoo thing that has a Janis on it, and it's patchouli. I don't know that it gets much better than that, I'm just gonna be honest. So yes, and I'm excited. Again, he's 19, I'm just gonna say it. Whirly Dan had the virus that shall not be named, okay, in January. So almost a year ago. Like, it's November, like January. And he still can't taste or smell. He can taste salty things, things that are bitter, things that are slightly sweet, and marinara sauce. And that's all. I can't even begin to wrap my brain around how miserable and awful that must be. And like, if he smells, he can just smell really, really like funky, awful smelling things, and that's all. So, the lady next to us is an essential oil lady. So I've been, very Charlotte Dobre. Do your research. If y'all have not seen Charlotte Dobre, she's on YouTube. She is too funny. Anyway, random topics. Yes, so do your research. So I did my research, and I found, which I figured, eucalyptus. Anyway, eucalyptus and lemon. It said rose, like cloves, different things. There are several different things, and I screenshotted those. So I'm going to go tomorrow and try to find him something to, because we've been trying to like jar his senses back. He'll like smell coffee, smell whatever, and none of it's really doing anything, and it's got to be miserable, and I hate it for him. It's been almost a year. I told him, I'm like, as soon as you can, like, it's going to be like people with their last meal, like, name something. Yep, we're having that. So I'm hoping that this will do something. We're going to try. So anyway, so I'm by cool people. That's fun. There are 2 gymnasiums full, which is really, really awesome. It's huge. I thought it was just one gym. There's 2. It's a new gym and an old gym. And so yeah, which is really funny, because whenever we got there, I'm like, what in the world? This is crazy to me. They would use the gym floor, because at my school, our coach, the basketball coach for years and years, softball coach, speaking of just awesome sauce people, but you could not walk on that floor in the gym. It was not a thing. There are either wrestling mats rolled all the way across it, or like plastic on it. Usually both. But no one walked on that floor. So I'm like, this is insane. Like, like coach would never, is what I said whenever we were like, he would never let people like, oh yeah, her craft fair there. Anyway, then we went in the other gym, like the new gym, and there was like this thick like paper whatever all over the floor. I'm like, that's awesome. Like, it just, I don't know, it was very nostalgic. So I know they'll do that like to protect the floor, but I mean, he went like overboard. Like, unless you had basketball shoes on, either walk around or don't walk on it. There are stairs you could go over. You didn't have to walk on it. It was a whole thing. So anyway, it was too funny. I'm like, he would never. This is wild. And we went in the other room and it was covered. I'm like, see? Okay, cool. I don't know. Just little things that we giggled about. But yeah, 2 food trucks, 2 big rooms. There was one other lady that does crochet. That was one of the things. They like did it with no more than 2 like booths, which I thought was kind of different at first, but now I think it's really cool. So like, there's 2 crochet booths, and that's all, which is kind of neat, really, that there's not, just because. She had like crochet and some wreaths and different things. She made amigurumi, and they're like this big, and they're out of 4-weight yarn, and I was just like, wow, that's a lot. Because I either make them like this big out of 4-weight or this big out of jumbo yarn. So I was just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so there's only one other crochet lady. But yeah, she said had some other stuff. It seemed really cool. But yeah, she's in the other building. So I mean, I feel like we're going to mingle more tomorrow. It was pretty short today. 2 hours, But yeah, so I think it's going to be a good one. So hopefully tomorrow I will take you guys and show you a little bit more of the booth, kind of more in depth. I may move a couple of things around. Finn brought some stuff this time to sell, so that's way cool. You guys can see some of Finn's work. Shh, don't tell him. Okay, so he knows. But anyway, so yeah, so that's really cool. So yeah, I'll do that. Maybe try to vlog a little bit more. Today was kind of wild, just because it was only 2 hours, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. Sleep will be fun. Right? So I did all that. Didn't really mention the booth spot. So, all right. So, we are in the old gym, as I mentioned, because of the floor and stuff. You know, I'm gonna see if my hubby wants to make this with me. This may be a blooper reel. I may leave this in, but that sounds like fun. We talk more about like the booth. The booth. All right. Okay. I need y'all to know. It was what, like 1/4 of a millimeter of a second before I push start. Over here making faces and giggling. As soon as I push it, it's like very stoic.
Not me.
Nah, could never. I mean, I was like, I'll catch it.
Nope.
Darn. Sorry, y'all, I tried. Okay, officially comfy pant time. That's how we were rolling. Still have my shirt on. I don't know why, but anywho.
This is one.
It's really not. There's holes all in the sleeves. It's really not. We'll say that though. Stitching ain't easy, sure. That's why I wore it, but not sure why I'm not in comfy clothes all the way. But anywho, all that aside, I made like a little bit of a whatever, but I didn't really tell him about the booth. I just kind of talked about, you know.
The booth was really good this time, I thought. Better than previous two.
Thank you. We have a really good.
Get better and better.
That's what's up. Just improve, don't go backwards, right? We have a really good spot this time. We're like in the corner. It's really fun because there are a bunch of wrestling mats behind us. So that's just like, once again, nostalgic and really cool. So, really cool. I mentioned the floors and how like Coach would never and that whole thing, and then we went in the other room and they're all covered. I'm like, oh, okay. But, so, but yeah, we're in a really good spot back in the corner, which is nice because then we had extra space. So we got there and there was, I said Squirrely Dan went with me to set up, and then they all came after Finn got off work, and we just had one table, and then so I was gonna go with that, and then I saw a couple people that had extra tables, so I asked if we could set up extra tables, and they're like, yeah, you can do whatever you need to, and so that was really cool. So we set up the other 2 tables, and we have the white shelf that I've mentioned I don't know how many times at this point that I've never used, but the white shelf with the 5 shelves that I feel like would be a really cool kind of addition back there, just like something for the blankets and something for the shawls to hang off of, and so we may do that tomorrow. I don't know. What do you think? Think that's too much?
Nope. I think it's gonna be fabulous.
Fabulous? Fabulous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, is that all?
It was nice.
Alright.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Alright. But yeah, it's a really good spot. I think it's gonna be good. Like I said, I'll try to vlog tomorrow, see what happens. I don't know.
I don't know, but you better get it tomorrow because I'm a top salesman for today.
Yeah, he is in fact top salesman for today. That's true. It's to wear the pin and everything. It's very true. Yep. He did it.
Better step up your game.
I know it.
I was only there now.
That's true. I was only there 2 hours. I just set up, I guess. That was a lot. Just sitting there kind of waiting for whatever. But like I said, we had plenty of time to like get it done, so that was nice. Just to like,
that
I'm
was
like
really
being
nice.
rushed.
You know, set up the day before and then.
Yeah, not.
Yeah.
8, 7 to 8. They open at 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
That was cool. It'd be 40 minutes from the house, so that was really, really nice.
Considering you are not morning people.
No, I am not. Like I said, don't talk to me before 11. After 11, we can be friends. Before that,
Sure.
no. I don't know. He's kind of the opposite. He's kind of like morning. He's just like, hey, how are you? Well, just singing, and then he's very stoic. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, he was making faces and.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. They all know. They all know it's all with Fugazi. They all know. He's trying to play it cool. She's on YouTube. Anyway. So, So yeah, it was said it, you know, hopefully tomorrow we better have the top salesman. That'll be alright. But do the setup, change some things a little bit. Like I said, you know, you learn more every time. But I think that the shelf would be kind of a cool little thing to have. Although I don't know where we're going to put it on the way home.
Never mind.
You're thinking what?
Put holes on it, or drill holes around the edge so you can put your hangers in. I don't know. Yes.
Think it would. Just gotta like everybody stuff underneath it.
Yeah.
Make it work. Make it happen, Captain.
I can slot it so you can hang it on. I don't know. Just all kinds of ideas now.
See? It's fun, right?
No, because it's work.
Alright.
Somebody's got to build that crap.
That's true. It's on somebody. Squirrely didn't get after.
Yeah.
Problem solver.
That's you.
Yeah, right. Alright, so anyway. But yeah, it was a good one. Like I said, I talked about that, how, or, you know, talked about how hopefully it'll be better, but we're in a good whatever. And I guess I really didn't talk how we were in a good spot. That was the whole point of coming back on here. Hi. But anyway, yeah, so we're in I think it's
spot.
Yeah. I think it's a good spot. I think
it is. It's a great spot.
Because some people were right in front of the doors, and it's cold, and we're all the way at the back, and they don't open that door, and I'm here for that.
And the heaters are right there.
The heater was right there. My kind of place.
Yep.
In the corner, hanging out, just by the heater.
Yep.
It's a good spot. It's pretty funny. Whenever we were there, the heater was messed up, and you know, I had all my obviously crochet things. Hi, y'all are, you guys know. And anyway, but yeah, I had all my stuff, and this little guy that was working on the heater, he was like, "Do you have a needle?" And I was like, "Do you need it to be sharp?" He was like, "No." So I'm like, "All right, probably." And so anyway, so I went through my safety pins and tried to stretch one of those out, and he was like, "Oh, it's not gonna be, you know." And anyways, and so because I thought that the needles were in the car, they weren't. They were right at my feet the whole time. So I sent Squirrely Dan outside to go try to find the bag. So that happened. So in that time, we tried to stretch out a safety pin and tried some, the earring thing. Anyway, and then yeah, he got like one of my yarn needles and did whatever, I don't know, and fixed the heater.
Push the reset.
Yeah, there you go. I bet that's exactly what it was. You're so smart.
I know.
You know that it's the reset, or you know that you're smart?
No, that is the reset. Not
I'm
that
just
I'm
kidding.
smart.
I know that you're smart.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, so
Yeah.
So we got access to the heater, and now it works. So that's really cool. But yeah, so the heater started working. Yeah,
there's a little thermal reset in there.
I've seen you do it, but I just now was like, aha! I thought something was stuck in there. Maybe it was like some kid threw a spitball. It was like just right there.
Might have been.
Didn't come
Never
on.
knew.
Well, also then he pulled a bird out, and so I'm pretty sure that the bird was perhaps the issue. I was gonna say it. He was like, "I don't think the bird made it," and I was like, "Oh, R.I.P." It was very intense. Yeah, so I think that was the issue. I mean, I don't know.
It's still alive.
Yes, I would.
Poking it with
That's
your
exactly
crochet.
what I was like. Oh, okay. I really hope.
You might want to wash that thing.
Ew. Ew, David. No, I hope that's not enough. Ugh, yeah, no.
No,
surely that ain't it. Ugh. You what?
Nothing.
What?
I said, no, my name's Derek. No,
Such a goo. So yeah. Anything else?
No. Yeah, it's good. It's a good spot.
It's fun. There's a taco truck, so.
Hey, there is a taco.
There's not coffee.
Good.
Last time there was coffee, not go right by us, and that was a pretty good time. Was it good?
Shoot, yeah.
Hill stuff looked really good. They had like street tacos and burritos, and I don't know what Finn got, but it looked yummy. It looked really good. So, I don't know. What was the other food truck?
There wasn't another.
Oh, I thought there were two right across.
I think that's just like their trailer.
storage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh darn, I thought there were 2 food trucks. I thought we had.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, it's cool that there's one. Because that's all that there is. So there's cool that there's the one, to be honest. So good for them. Maybe there will be more tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But y'all know. Like I said, I'll try to vlog a little bit more tomorrow. But today was just kind of... 2 hours wasn't very long. And then also... Yeah. I just didn't... I don't know. Anyway.
It's going to be alright, though.
I bet you're probably right. So...
It's going to be fantastic.
It was really funny, though, because I had my hair down. Just like this. And then at one point, whenever we were putting everything up and all that stuff, you know, like
setting up,
thank you, I put my hair up. It's like quick bun, put it up, and then show start, or you know, time comes, whatever, craft fair starts, all of those things, and people were coming to the booth. And then at one point I was like, oh yeah, like I was gonna wear my hat, I forgot. So I took my hair down and put my hat on, and like nobody came to the booth. It was pretty wild. It was just like people just stopped. I was just like, okay. And so I'm like, experiment time. And so I put my hair up, and then people started coming back to the booth, and I was just like, so that was pretty wild. I like to do little experiments every now and then. Like you hold the door, who says thank you, stuff like that. Those are fun. But yeah, but I was just like, and noted. All right. And then I had like the lady I talked about with the soaps, Janice Joplin soaps. Yeah, anyway, she was like asking me about them and was like, that's so cool. She's like, hey. And anyway, and she's like, why don't you have them down? And I told her, and she's like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm just like, dang it. So yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to wear my hair tomorrow, but apparently not comfortably. It's comfortably. There we go. So yeah, I don't know.
I really want to say something, but that's not anything I should say.
Why?
Because it's not very nice.
They're cool.
Yeah, they are. But
anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of, like I said, I like to do experiments. And just, you know, it's not necessarily about my hair, but like I said, if you hold the door, like who says thank you? We did a poll on that for about 1.5 years, and it's very interesting. Who says thank you and who doesn't? Or who just like keeps walking, doesn't even attempt to hold the door. Those sort of things. Those are fun. Those are fun little times to do stuff like that. If y'all ever just, you know, get bored, why not? But yeah, that was another one. It was just like, oh weird, because I had my crochet hat on, like my pattern. I have a name for it, but I want to once again make sure that that name's not out there. So anyway, but yeah, I was like, oh, you know, that way, whatever, because it's on the mannequin and I can wear it and put it on. And then it was like, nobody stopped. It was really wild. I was like, oh, I wonder if I put my hair back up.
Small town.
Yeah, but it was just like, I wonder if I put my hair back up, if people will stop. And it wasn't. I mean, I didn't have my last dread poked in yet, and people, it was just like,
start stopping.
Okay. I mean, it was wild, because it was a while. I mean, it was like for a while I had my hair down, and no one, people just kept.
Yeah, I wouldn't even come by the dead and just like look over and then keep going.
Yeah, it was interesting, to say the least. It was very interesting. So yeah, so then to go walk around for 2 seconds and get a compliment and told that she really liked my hair. And that was like, thank you, because yeah, I felt really like whatever. So thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate that you do. And I got told early today even that someone liked my, but I mean, it's just like it was weird. I don't know. It was very weird.
It's not weird.
I mean, it's not, but it's like,
you know where you're from. I
no,
mean,
that's fat. Yeah, that's legit.
You know,
that's legitness. But it's sad that that's where.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just look over there and you're like, don't even look at the table.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I was just like, yeah, but I don't know. It was just really odd. Like I said, so I was like, surely not. People just don't, you know, maybe this group doesn't like whatever. And like I said, so I'm like, do an experiment, put my hair back up, and then it's like, okay, maybe it is the hair, alright. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it tomorrow, so that'll be fun. So, anyway.
Seeing the sales I made just because I was wearing camo and they couldn't see me, you know, sitting back there. So they thought they'd come up and steal something on it. Hey, that's $20.
Alright.
And then they'd, oh.
Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have this much, and you're like, alright.
I was dressed like a tree, you know.
Yeah, can't see you back there by the wrestling mats.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You go. So maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to
Yep, camo up.
wig and camo tomorrow.
Yep.
That's crazy. I don't know.
That way they can't see you.
That's alright.
Just blend in.
Just blend in. That's what I don't want to do. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Who wants to blend in?
No, man.
I'd be a wildflower. That's so much better than.
I just
like,
might
oh,
have snuck off and went hunting for a minute before we came.
Yeah, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Just like, you just come up there dressed like that. Like, no, it's just because it's cold.
Yeah. No, I had time.
Yeah, you had time. You did have time. It's like crinkle pillow. Oh, you did have time. It's okay. Yep. Oots. I think it would. I mean, like I said, I think tomorrow.
I think it's gonna be.
Will be better. I mean, it's kind of weird from 6 to 8. That's kind of a real random time when it's 30 degrees outside. You know, so there's that. So yeah. And quite a few people came for being 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Because tonight they were charging an entry fee, and then tomorrow they're not. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll let y'all know. Yes. Come along, you know?
Right.
So yeah. Let's go. Figure out what the heck we're doing with our hair. It'll be fun. Girl trip.
Right.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Cool, way cool. Anyway. Anything else to add?
It is beautiful. That's all I got.
I could say something. Drowning moon.
That's probably not very nice.
Drowning moon it. Alright. Anyway. Inside jokes are fun. Alright, so, yeah. We'll see how it all plays out.
It's gonna be great.
If I make 2 cells, then 8, right?
Yeah. Shoot, sure.
I make booth rent and gas. I'm probably good. You already spent all the money we didn't make on tacos. So.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
All the money that
wasn't
quite there on tacos.
But it's alright.
Yeah.
We'll
make up
catch
for
it
it.
up tomorrow.
We'll make up for it. We'll have taco money to spare. It'll be great.
Double tacos.
Yeah, right. Invite everybody street tacos that sits at our table.
You might better not say that.
Everybody that sits at our table.
Yeah. There might be a whole bunch of people come sit at your table.
Well, this is going up after, but if, you know were there, I had to buy you a street taco. Okay, just half of a vlog. So I'll see you tomorrow, and it's like, ends on that upbeat jam that comes at the first of the video.
That's right.
Alright, we're just goofy now. I'm beyond just exhausted. I feel like it's just like a known. On the way back, I was pretty sure that I needed to drive. I said I'm pretty sure that's a known thing.
Oh.
But on the way back, I was about to drive to the old house. Like, oh yeah, I can just go this way, and that's so much faster. And thought that for a while, and it was like, oh yeah.
You still could have went that way.
I mean, I could have, but it just seems a little silly. I could have.
Really?
No, I mean, I get it. I could have, but my intention wasn't to go.
Yeah.
Past the highway, then further, right? I was gonna stop there.
I'm with you. Not again.
On the other side. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm with you. Not again. Yeah.
Thanks. So, anywho, yes, we will talk to y'all. Or I'll talk to y'all in the morning. I don't know who's gonna be here in the morning.
I'll probably be hunting.
Anyway.
It's fixing to be rifle season.
Mm-hmm. It's fixing to be. It ain't yet. So.
Yeah, I know.
You can come
better get all the bow hunting in before it is.
Oh, okay. That's a good point, really.
Yeah.
To wear that orange and be scared about it. That's kind of a valid point.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. You're going rifle hunting then after that, though?
Probably not.
See, that's... Oh, probably not.
Probably not.
See, that's where I get you.
I'm going shooting.
I'll make you an orange hat.
That'd be cool.
If I made you like a hat that looked like an octopus, but it was bright orange. It's like parts of it were camo and parts of it were bright orange. But it was like an octopus thing that had like hung down where your ears would be warm, but also it's still an octopus. Would you wear it to hunt?
Hell yeah. Make it.
I just asking.
And you know how many more deer I kill?
Probably a lot, because they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Hey man,
Check that
hey
thing
Carl,
out.
who never mind what I saw." I like walked through. I swear it
Octopus.
was an octopus. I know I've only seen him on the Discovery Channel through windows, but I'm telling you, I've seen one octopus. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
He just won't get to tell that story.
No, but if he comes back, then he might. You might wait. Like if Carl comes up, you may wait
Right.
till he goes and tells the
Right.
group because, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe like Gerard's in there or something, and he's like, because he's Gerard Butler, you know.
Oh, you are
Yeah.
geeked up.
He's Gerard Butler.
You're geeked up from the feet up.
Alright. Anyway, so we're gonna go
Yeah.
and stuff. So, yeah. We'll see you in the, or part of us. We'll see you in the morning. Perhaps it'll be him in the morning.
With the
It's
octopus.
stitching ain't easy. Who knows what's gonna happen? Hey, yeah. Bright and early in the morning. Yeah, I bet. Fix to go to bed right now.
You need to get on that so I can wear that at the deal tomorrow. You know how many hunters are going to come through there
Just
tomorrow?
get on that octopus hat
Yeah.
tonight at like 9:30 to have it by 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
gonna
can
say
do it.
your mom. Okay, it's not happening. Your mom. No, your
No.
mom makes hats. There's no way.
No, she don't.
No. But that would be really cool though. I don't know
Yeah.
why I just kind of had that idea all of a sudden, but like that
It's a
insanely
good
bright
idea.
orange and then camo.
Yeah.
I think it's because we just sold an octopus. It sounds like we should, in homage to that one. We should make a hat.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see you in the morning. Okay, headed to the craft fair. Day 2. This is what I decided to do with my hair. I stayed up late trying to decide what to do. I'm still not really sure I'm happy with it. It may just end up being a regular bun. Anywho, Squirrely Dan and I are on our way to craft fair day 2. Wish us luck. 19, you can say if you want. You have the option. It's not child exploitation if you're living. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do the recap, I suppose, of the second day of the craft fair. It's been a while now. It's a few days later, and I'm trying not to make it too long because Derek and I had a really fun visit there. You know, the clip right before this. So, Anywho, the second day was a lot more successful sale-wise, that's for sure. I didn't end up taking the white shelf that I keep talking about, but I have another craft fair coming up this Saturday. I'm definitely taking it this time because I've finally figured out how to do it. I got a couple of new little like crates and things for some organization, and so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, so I had several sales the second day. So we just had the one the first day, several the second day. I more than made my craft fair, my profit was totally worth it, or made my booth rent back, the gas money there, all those things. Profit was totally worth it. Squirrely Dan and I went. Everyone else stayed at home. Finn had to work. And then, so Derek stayed so that, he didn't have to drive 40 some minutes to take me and then back to get Finn and all that stuff. And so anyway, yeah. So, Squirrely Dan and I went. We had a really good time. I did a Happy Meal video earlier, so I mentioned this in that, but he was my brain the second day. The second day, I was so exhausted I couldn't really form sentences, and I couldn't really do math. I mean, I could if I really, really wanted to, but I'm like, you're gonna have to be my brain today. So he was like, all right, and so he did a fantastic job. So very thankful that he went with me. I was afraid of that. I remember last time in our car ride, everyone jumped around a lot. So I was wondering if that was going to happen this time. Here we are. So, alright. Sure, car rides are such a great thing. Try not to look at y'all the whole time, though, so I don't know. But anywho, yes. He said, yeah, I did alright as far as everything else. So as far as making, money back and all that, I was kind of worried the first day. I got invited back to the one next year. They're also having one in the spring that they told me that like vendors get first dibs, so that was pretty exciting. So hopefully I'll come back. I don't know. I think it's worth it to come back, so I think that would be a lot of fun. I had, let's see, I don't know, I was trying to think of something exciting to tell y'all, but I don't know what it would be. I had a little girl buy a monster and an octopus, and then she came back a little bit later and bought one of the big bees, so that was pretty cute. She was all excited about the amigurumi things. I did really well as far as amigurumis go. It was insane. I didn't sell not even one washcloth, not one scrubby. I don't know. It's really odd. So the things I work on the time before, it seems like I don't sell those things the next time, so I don't know. But anyway, I have a question for y'all who do craft fairs. Is it rude to put up a sign that says please do not touch? Is that rude? I had several people, honestly more adults than children. It was pretty bizarre to me, walk by and touch every single thing. There's a lady at one point that came and stretched my hats all out, and I had one folded up with the brim, and she's like, oh, this is one of those slouchy hats, isn't it? And I'm like, no, it has the brim. And she's like, oh, okay, and unfolds the brim and lays the hat down, and then went through and tried on all of the gloves, and tried on all of touched everything at the table, and I was just cringing the whole time because everyone was walking around with masks and things on, and here's this lady just touching everything, and I was like, please stop, please just stop. But yeah, the whole fact that she's stretching my hats out, and then taking the brim, because it was full, and one of the knitted hats from the knitting machine, and where it was folded up, so she's taking it apart. I'm just please stop touching things. And then a bunch of kids kept touching things and putting it up to their face, and a couple people had masks on and still kept touching things, and so I was okay, I feel like you're hyper aware of what's going on, but then you're still going to touch stuff. So let's pick a lane, people, let's pick a lane. And so it's not rude to make that a sign that's please don't stretch out my things, thanks so much, because I feel like that's probably a pretty pretty well known deal. Like as crafters, you just like cringe when people are stretching your hard work out and moving things around, and you're like, that's not how that goes. Please stop. And so we discussed just putting signs up there like don't touch. We discussed putting signs up that are like the third thing you touch is yours, like consider it purchased because it's happening. And then it was so funny on the way home after all the craziness yesterday. Curly Dan's like, you should crochet a spray bottle, and then like, you know, put a little sign that's like, if you touch stuff you're gonna be sprayed like you're a cat. He's like, and just warn them, and then whenever they do touch stuff the second time, reach down by your feet and grab a spray bottle. It's just like the dark part of my heart loves that so much, just to be like, no, don't do it. Just pretend like they're a cat or a dog. Spray them for touching things, because I mean, it's like, who are you? I mean, I know that, you know, little kids are one thing, but it's like adults going around stretching all the hats and touching everything. I had another lady who was like, well, these are little kid hats, though. I don't think my daughter can wear these. And like stretching them out, and I'm like, yeah, it's a little kid hat. You're right. So actually, it's an infant hat. I don't think she can wear that. Please stop stretching it out. Just so that's my question. I guess is that rude to be like,